All right, let's see. We have Onifro, Canadian $10. Thank you, man. Where are the gentlemen? They still exist, but two things push men away from it. Feminism attacking traditional roles and killing chivalry, women insulting and using men for their kindness. Yeah, I think the thing I was going to say, I think had to do with this, but it's just slipped my mind. So, all right, we have Denny Ace here with the $10 super chat. The gentlemen are literally in your friend zone. Oh, I remember what I was going to say. So where are the gentlemen? So a lot of men's experience, when we do the right thing, when we are nice, when we do the traditional courtship, a lot of men's experiences, we get burned when we do that, when we do the right thing, when we pay for the bill, when we, are all these things, right? Being gentlemen, opening the door. I don't know. What are some other examples of being a gentleman? Paying for...
being chivalrous, securing her in general, like opening the door for her, complimenting her, just being there for her, taking care of her heart.
Yeah. So many men have been burned.
Yes.
When we do that with women, because we do that and then we see the women and they go after the jerk, the asshole, the bad boy. And men want to do what works. So if you're tired of assholes, stop. Women reward men who are assholes, who are jerks, who are bad boys. You go after these men. So go ahead.
There was literally on Fresh and Fit where they were talking about this, and there were women laughing, say that they chase toxic men. That's what they like, because toxic men give you something that normal men don't. Crazy roller coasters, they're nonchalant, and they ignore the fuck out of you. So that literally makes you go crazy. But there's guys out here, probably in your DMs, messaging you every day, talking about, girl, you're beautiful, girl, you're good morning every single day. Those girls don't want that because, oh, he's too nice, or oh, he gives me the ick. But in all reality, that man will probably be a great father. That man will probably give you a good morning text every single day, but you guys don't want those men. So it kind of sucks because all those men now sitting on the back burner and they're waiting, and at this point they're tired now.
I'm gonna do a good one.
I think that you also don't want the woman who don't value you being a gentleman, right? You want a woman who values that. So if she doesn't value you and chooses somebody in a different direction, then she's not for you. You choose somebody who will value that and stay consistent with you and appreciate you for your kindness. It's just a mismatch of values.
But
you can't change.
What do you do when 90% of the women do go after the bad boy, the jerk, the asshole?
You choose the one who doesn't.
But
I feel like it's hard to say, because I feel like guys are the ones who initially are the ones asking us out, doing all the courting. They're probably way more tired than us. We're just sitting here getting all the luxury from it. So imagine him. He's probably so tired of this, going on dates, liking you, telling you good morning every single day, buying you things, and then it's not reciprocated or you don't appreciate him. So that makes sense.
Yeah. All right, we have Denny Ace here with the $10 super chat. The gentlemen are literally in your friend zone. Yeah, that's a good point. You literally don't want those men. Labeled him friend for a reason. They are invisible. You are the ones who dictate how men are. The thing is that guys who are nice, guys that would actually be fantastic husbands, great fathers, they're usually not particularly exciting. And a lot of women are attracted to exciting men that can, you often hear women say, I don't feel the click, I don't feel the spark, I don't feel the connection, I don't feel the chemistry. So a guy who's going to be who's a good person, who would be a good father, good partner, he might not be capable of eliciting. He might not be particularly charismatic, or conversationally, maybe he's a bit shy when he's first meeting you. And I don't know. Did you want to? It looked like you wanted.
I low-key wish that sometimes, like what he's saying, if I see a shy guy or introverted guy, I don't take that as, oh, he's this, he's a creep or whatever. I like that because I want to bring a side out of you no other woman has. So I wish women would look at it in a different way. Like, we can bring those things out of men instead of looking at in a negative quality. Does that make sense? Because those type of qualities are really good, I think. You know what I mean? Instead of chasing the bad boys.
Yeah. I'm going to say, so the longest guy I dated was actually the one I didn't like at first date. Like, it was a no for me. Like, I couldn't. Like, it's just like, I didn't like him enough. I was like... But then he asked me again, and he was like very nice, and he continued to text and stuff like that. And it kept going. I mean, we had a misalignment of values in the sense of how we see our future. But at the same time, like, he was the only one in the, like, and we were having this conversation when he was telling me, oh, I'm gonna get you, like, it doesn't matter whether you kind of, because I was speaking with other guys and I told him that I was pretty open about that, because we were not in a relationship. So I was like, I'm talking to you and I'm talking to this other guy, and he's like, it doesn't matter to me, I know you're gonna choose me. And I did that in the end. We just, it didn't make sense for us to continue because we had a different idea about the future.
I would have paid you $10 to not tell me that story. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah, actually, I went on a date. I don't know. It must have been a week ago or something. I don't know. We hung out once. I was like, hey, let's hang out again, or something. That's not verbatim what I said. Hey, it was nice meeting you, but I didn't feel the connection. I'm looking for, wish you the best. So, I mean, this is frequently what men encounter is I didn't feel the vibe. I didn't feel the connection. I didn't feel the chemistry. And I think long-term relationships, that is something that is, I believe, built. It's not,
Thank you.
because to me, it's not, I put the vibe, the connection, the chemistry, I put that on the same level as love at first sight. And if you ask most people, do you believe in love at first sight? Most people say no. And if you do, I mean, maybe some people have had that, but here's a good question I could ask. Have any of you felt the vibe with a guy?
All of us are like, yeah.
Okay. Did that end up working out? Or
No.
did that guy end up being not such a good match after all?
Yeah.
Yes.
You have a point now.
Yes.
Yeah. So
You have a point.
yeah, so clearly chemistry or connection or electricity or the vibe or lightning or whatever, butterflies, whatever bullshit term you use to describe this feeling, it's not a good indicator that this is going to be a good person for you to date. So
Facts.